Well, hey gang, I have a couple more stories for you for this week. We've read a few of these bear books. This one is Bear Can't Sleep. Let's see why Bear can't get any sleep. Here we go. In his home in the forest, while the cold wind blows, Bear snuggled in his quilts from his nose to his toes. Do you remember that quilt? He got that quilt from his friends in the Christmas Bear book. I remember that quilt. We'll keep going. While the snowflakes fell and the drifts pile high, Bear tosses and he turns and he moans and he sighs. He stares at the wall. He's not tired at all. And the bear can't sleep. Pitter-pat tiptoe, Mouse scurries in the lair to check on the fire for his good friend Bear. "Oh, Bear," Mouse squeaks, "you're up too late. It is winter in the woods, and bears hibernate." Mouse frets, "Dear me," while he brews mint tea, and the bear can't sleep. Bear is counting sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, when Badger and Hare tumble in through the door. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare, "we were just out walking. Bear should be asleep, but we both heard him talking." Bear snuggles down deep in a sad furry heap, but he still can't sleep. Mouse turned down the lamp and Badger builds the fire up. Hare pours warm milk in Bear's tin cup. Then Gopher and Mole tunnel up in the lair. Mole frets and he fusses. It's bedtime for bears. The cold wind blows while the firelight glows, but Bear can't sleep. Wren, owl, raven flitter flutter inside, but find Bear awake with his eyes open wide. Wren hops to and fro. What else is there to try? A song might make him sleepy, so they sing a lullaby. They gather in the lair, they hum along for Bear, but he still can't sleep. "I'm awake," roars Bear, "and that's all there is to it. I've tried to fall asleep, but I just can't do it. I'm bored, bored, bored. So I'll spin you all a tale. Once upon a time in the strawberry vale." The friends huddled in as the story began, since the bear can't sleep. Bear tells a story he has never told before, but just before the end, there comes a rumbling snore. When the sun peeks up on a bright new dawn, the friends can't sleep. And the bear snores on. Well, Bear put himself to sleep telling a story, but now his friends can't sleep because they all want to know how the story ends. I wonder how the story ends. All right, that's a fun book. Bear Can't Sleep. Here we go with my second book. This one is called The World Needs Who You Were Made to Be. It's kind of a long title, but it's a really good story. Here we go. Today is the day for the ride of our lives. With the confetti of color, we'll fill up the sky. Plenty of pink, a bounty of blue, and orange, green, and yellow too. We all play a part, both me and you, as we build our very own hot air balloons. We'll gather supplies and make them our own and prepare to take flight into the great unknown. It doesn't take us long to see that we all work so very differently. Some of us work alone. Some of us work side by side. Some of us are quiet and like to think things through, and others prefer to chit-chat about all that we do. Some of us think through every possibility before we jump, and some of us know what we are like before we even begin. Sometimes we're scientific and rely on our smarts. Sometimes we're creative and lean into the arts. Some of us are resourceful. We like to work with whatever's on hand. And some of us are extravagant. We like to go big whenever we can. Some of us are teachers and share what we know. But all of us are learners. Together is how we grow. So, by now, you can probably see how we all work so very differently. We've done our very best, and now it's time to fly. See how beautiful it can be when our differences share the same sky? We may not look, or work, or think the same, but we all have an important part to play. All of us can be kind, compassionate, and gracious. All of us can be helpful, considerate, and courageous. So remember who you are. This is your life to live. Don't ever hold back. You have so much to give. You're one of a kind, and it's so clear to see. The world needs who you were made to be. I love this story. Every single one of us is different. God made us that way. And every single one of us has a gift to share with others in the world. Some of us do some things and some of us do other things. But we all can be kind and we all can share our gifts with the world. Those are my stories this week, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye, gang.